Welcome to another episode of Sparkys Tech Corner. Today's just going to be a quick episode. I've been working on design for my test nest I've been trying to build. Attempt number one didn't quite go as planned while testing the design and trying to test some of these chips that I salvaged from other boards. I ended up killing a PPU because of a stupid mistake I made. Ultimately, what ended up happening is I used what I had at the time, which were just cheap sockets. This ain't the exact size, but what ended up happening is these dual wipe sockets do not like soldered connections. Kind of like grab one of these. Like on this, it's got residual solder from the solder in it from the motherboard. Tried smoothing it out as best I could, but the dual wipe sockets just do not like letting go of the sockets repeatedly. I have heard other warnings from other people who have been doing this, and I did not heed them, and I am ultimately paying for it on my test motherboard. I ended up lifting 3 traces on the board, so I'm gonna have to prepare those as soon as I can. But that's gotta be on standstill for a while. What I'm doing now is, you probably can't see the screen, I've been designing a PCB to actually fit on top of the NES 001 motherboard. And it's basically got to sit on top of the motherboard. Let this zoom in. And it's got to utilize these 4 mounting holes on both sides and just basically sit on top, probably about 2 or 3 inches. And let's see if I can get zoomed in on the screen here. But if you would just sorry for the poor camera angles. But anyways, it's a very simple design. It's basically just going to utilize a simple method. These 4 holes on the corners is what's got to be used as a standoff on the NES 001 motherboard. And like I said, it's just got to stand about 2 inches above it, and it's got to use these interposer chips to hook into the VRAM, walk RAM, PPU, and CPU. I'm going to utilize better sockets for this to do this. And basically this outside row is going to hold these quick zips to where you can just pop in a chip and pop one in, pop one out. This center row here on all of them is going to utilize a ribbon cable connector, and that's going to basically link the top PCB underneath of it to on top. It's just going to be very short, right on top of the interposer chip. And it's just got to be a direct link-for-link connection on it. It's very simple. It's very crude. I'm still in the middle of working on it. I might redesign it here and there. It just depends. I've asked some more experienced YouTubers and designers that work with Nintendo motherboards more than I do to get their input on it and see how it goes. I'm hoping that it'll be utilized and that'd be a good working concept, but that's yet to be seen. I'm still in the design phases right now, but like I said, it's very simple, it's very crude. The dimensions of this is pretty much exact. The chip placement isn't exact for the motherboard. Basically holding the motherboard up like this is exactly how this board will go up on it. Your 2 RAM chips up here, your PPU and your CPU down in here. It's close enough to where you can move a ribbon cable from below this PCB to on top of this motherboard and hook up to these little interposers here, and they're just gonna have male-to-male standoffs that go into female sockets into this, to where if you want to switch this whole assembly out to another Nintendo board, or if you want it's designed to be simple and removable and all that other good stuff. By no means I'm done. I'm hoping I can get a working prototype before too long, but I seriously doubt it. It's all about having enough time to do this stuff, and right now I'm kind of lack for time, and my messy work area is atrocious. But I just want to make this little video, just kind of update, put something on the channel, and let you guys know what I've been doing. Besides from now, I'm gonna try a couple different programs that was suggested to me. I did want to thank Jason for responding to me from Game Tech USA. If you haven't watched his videos, I do suggest you watch them. Like I say, he's way more experienced than I am. I've been around electronics all my life. I've worked with them, I've tinkered with them. I'm a heavy-duty diesel mechanic. I specialize in electronic and electrical diagnosis. To me, this is a hobby, and the meaning of this channel is to share my mistakes, my knowledge, and just it's a way of expressing myself. I don't expect this channel to go far, but you never know. Small ideas turn into big concepts, so we'll see what happens with this. But my design, hopefully it becomes realized by people who work on these boards. As far as the concept of it, there's probably simpler designs. I like Jason's method of what he's done. Just standoffs on the motherboard and utilizing the zip connectors on top. It works. I like it. It's a good concept. It's a good idea. I know he's expressed concerns with his design because of how the sockets are laid out and how they're on top of each other and all that good stuff. It was his video on showing off his test NES that inspired me to do this, and I was trying to do the same thing on mine, and I just from the fact of ordering parts and waiting for parts and shipping and getting money accumulated to do this and do it the right way, it's been kind of a challenge for me, but I'm getting there. But one step of the way is trying. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe. And until then, see you till next time.